Let's go. She want the info. She do. I want to talk about crypto.
What's up, guys? Welcome. Crypto FUD. Let's jump right into this one. All right, so this is just going to be an update on ALI. Basically, if you've seen my other videos, I've made, I think, like maybe 2 or 3 already. As far as ALI, it's an AI project that has been getting a lot of steam lately, as all of them have. It did have this crazy run up that you can see all the way up to about over 12 cents. This was very much hype driven. A lot of people jumped in. They were piling in, FOMOing in as, AI was getting big, last week, I think it was. And basically shot all the way up to a little over 12 cents. And slowly, since then, it's been just slowly trickling down. It did get to the 618, which was around 5. It did go a little bit under that 618 at 49, basically 4 cents, almost 5 cents pretty much. And it bounced off that 618. And it looks like from there on, it's kind of just been consolidating. It did drop a little bit from like this spot over here. It was down to about 5.6. And then recently, I'm going to zoom in a little bit, but if you can see, it looks like it's formed some kind of not a W, but almost like a W pattern. And it looks like it's pretty much like coiled up, and it wants to jump up and retest this next fib line, which would be the 0.5 at around 6.4. Will it get rejected? Obviously, we don't know, but that could be a spot where it's going to get some strong resistance. If you see 1, 2, it already bounced off that spot multiple times. It didn't curl up like it did right now, so the only reason why I'm thinking it might maybe fly by there, and maybe we might see like a 6 cent, 6.5 cent kind of spot. The reason why I'm not thinking that you're going to see anything like we saw before for right now is because this was last week when every AI project was just running crazy. Every project was up, a considerable amount, and now a lot of them all of them have cooled down. So just saying, maybe right now is not a terrible spot to buy in at 6.1. Not financial advice. Me personally, what I was doing was I was watching it when it dipped down to the 618, and I was waiting to see, but it was so fast. It bounced off that 618 and it just started going right back up. So I missed that opportunity, but I was waiting to maybe see if it was going to drop under the 618 somewhere. My buy-in was somewhere anywhere sub $4, 4.5 cents pretty much would be my buy-in. Will we see that? I honestly don't know. If the market maybe takes a crap, it might dip down to that. But as far as right now, Bitcoin's at 24,600. Been kind of doing the same thing. It's been just consolidating, like most of these projects that are a little over 24,000, which is awesome, by the way. So as far as this, again, I think we're going to retest that 0.5 at around 6, a little over 6 cents. It might get rejected just because it's already tested it multiple times and it's been rejected. But if it doesn't, like I said, I honestly see if it gets to that point, it's probably going to get a little bit higher up, maybe into the 6.5 range, somewhere in this, in between the 0.5 and the 382 fib line, somewhere around 6.5 cents is where I see it's going to probably get stuck, like it has every single time, pretty much, other than this gigapump. If you see right here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times it is bounced. And it's basically gone in between these two fibs, and it's retraced. So be careful, guys. Again, like I always say, have patience. You always have an opportunity to get into a project, but you have to have patience. Don't FOMO. Don't get the FOMO. Don't feel like you're going to miss out. You'll always have an opportunity. So maybe a spot to watch is in between the 618 and the 0.5, where it's bounced multiple times on here. This looks like it's around 5.5 cents, 5.6 cents. That could be a good entry point or a spot where maybe someone wants to add to their position. If we do break that, I do see the 618 holding, and I personally will probably be looking at the 618. If the market, like Bitcoin's still around the same number, I probably would buy in around the 618 because it probably will bounce off that 618. It might dip a little bit under like it did, but it'll be short-lived and maybe bounce right back up. And this is a long-term play in my eyes. I feel like, with AI, the AI projects. If you haven't seen, I have a video on Fetch AI. I just heard something where they have they released some news that they're in project with a big company, and this is Fetch AI. So I wouldn't doubt that a lot of these other tokens or coins, these projects, are going to be, maybe announcing or maybe getting some kind of, they've already gotten a lot of publicity, but maybe they're going to be getting in with a lot of these big companies that are looking for any kind of like a crypto AI kind of a thing going. So again, I'm waiting for the 618, which would be somewhere around 5 cents for me to get an entry point. Other than that, what I would do is, me personally, I would dollar cost average in, so I wouldn't go crazy and just buy like a whole bag at that point, in the hopes that it'll probably maybe go down a little bit more into the 4 cents. That's when I would just be dollar cost averaging my way in. Again, it could just go to the 618 and bounce, and then we're out of there again. I don't expect a giga pump right now. I could be completely wrong, but this was strictly hype. Hype will do this to projects right here. So you want to be careful. If you can buy in, obviously, on the way up or down here before the hype gets into a project, that's how you're going to see a lot of money. But I'm going to leave it there, guys. If you haven't already, make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel so you guys can get instant alerts whenever I'm dropping videos. Thank you so much.